this variation of your classic good morning stretch, which is normally a strengthener for the hamstrings while they're in a lengthened position, is a nice multitasker for our back and shoulder active flexibility as well. Because this is a bit more of a challenging drill, suggested prerequisites would be able to at least get yourself to flat back parallel to the floor in a forward fold, as well as be able to reach both of your arms straight overhead with palms facing in. For this drill, you're going to want one yoga block. We're going to start standing with our feet hip width apart, holding our block with palms facing in. Starting with reaching those hands as high up overhead as we can, so shoulders shrug up towards our ears. And we're going to wrap the outsides of our armpits forwards and spin our biceps to the outsides. This is our external shoulder rotation. This is generally the position we want our shoulders in when we're working on our overhead shoulder flexibility. So arms are reaching up, armpits are wrapping forwards. And I'm going to start by trying to reach my arms as far back as I can. So I'm a contortionist, my arms go back very far. Even if yours are barely at your ears, that is a great starting point. From here, your goal is to keep your block as high in the air as you can as we start tilting our hips forwards. So I'm going to start to stick my butt out behind me, lifting my tailbone, tilting my hips forwards. So my back is going to start to arch because I'm trying to keep that block up. I'm going to keep tilting those hips, keep that block as high as I can. So I've got a lot of flexibility here, so I can keep that block quite high. You're probably going to start leaning forwards. That's okay. Once we've tilted as much as we can, we're going to notice our torso and our hands are going to start to fall. So I'm going to keep tilting those hips forwards until I'm feeling a stretch in my hamstrings and probably quite a strong squeeze through our back and our shoulders. Once we get to that deepest stretch, I'm going to imagine I'm using the block to push myself up to standing. So I'm not going to keep this back bend as I come on up. I'm going to reach with those arms and try to reach that block the whole way up, back up to straight. So first we're going to arch through those shoulders, hands go backwards, stick that butt out, arch through the back as we're tilting our hip bones forwards into our stretch, keeping that block high in the air as we can till we get to that bottom position. And then reach that block all the way up to the ceiling as we lift back up. You may be pleasantly surprised how challenging this is. Aim for about 8 to 10 reps.